Hi, welcome back to lesson 4, where we're going to learn a little bit about the tools that geologists use to study rocks. In our last lesson, when we were taking measurements, we were using a tool called measuring tape, right? And this particular tool has inches on one side and has centimeters on the other. It depends on how large the item is that you're measuring, or the rock or mineral is that you're measuring. So one of the tools that geologists use is a measuring tape. Okay. Another tool that geologists use is called a hand lens. And so if I wanted to magnify an object, which means I wanted to make the object look larger so I can look really, really, really closely at it, I would use a magnifying lens, or what is called a hand lens. Okay. I was trying to get that to sort of work. What side do we need it to be on? Maybe here. Okay. We look very closely there at our hand lens. All right. So a hand lens. And let's see here. Another tool that geologists use. Are you ready for this one? Oh, the good old safety goggles. Okay, safety goggles are important because we want to make sure that when we're trying to take our rocks apart, that we are being safe and protecting our eyes. So safety goggles is another tool that geologists use. Okay, safety goggles. Okay, and a new tool that you're going to be using in this next lesson is going to be a pick. Okay, and this pick is kind of like a nail. You could think of it as sort of something that you're going to use to break apart something. So in a real geologist might use a hammer, which as a junior geologist, you would have had the opportunity to do on our field trip, which hopefully I'll be able to take us on a virtual field trip to show you what it looks like out in the field. But we have that pick that we're going to use to break apart the rock so we can look on the inside and see what all is in there. Okay, so we also have what is called a pick. Okay, we can also call that a nail, okay, or a hammer. Okay, another tool that a geologist uses to study rocks is a notebook. And you are going to be recording in your notebook, in your science notebook as well, so you can keep a record of the things that you are learning. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask for you to answer the reflective questions now. Just post a video that explains your understanding of the tools that geologists use to study rocks and the purposes of those tools. Okay. What does each tool provide us? What type of information does it provide? And one other small thing, and that is I want you to think about, okay, if you are sort of comparing and contrasting a mock rock, okay, with a real rock, okay, one thing that's going to be the same, and that is if I look at my two rocks right here, okay, this is my mock rock, okay, and this is my real rock. The real rock and the mock rock have something in common, and that is that you notice that there's different things inside it. So I'm going to call those things ingredients, which we're later going to learn are actual minerals. Okay, so what they have in common is ingredients, okay, or minerals. So how is a mock rock and a real rock different then? Well, a real rock, okay, a real rock is from nature. Okay, meaning that you can find it outside of your home or in your neighborhood, at a pond or a park, whereas a mock rock is man-made. It's fake. Okay. Man-made or fake. All right, now it's your turn to answer the reflective questions. Have fun and see you soon.